Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Yeah, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, I'm just tryna get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the second grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid.
Boss Cowboys.
Your voice matters.
And it does. Ooh, man. Boy, got a lot of Kool-Aid to measure today. Ooh, wee. So what do we have here? I see Shakira Richardson. I see Darius Leonard sitting in the back hanging out. See my Ferguson, and we still got them old blind riffs. So we got a lot of Kool-Aid to measure today, man. It's gonna be worth it. Y'all sit back, trust me, because your boy done slept on it. We gonna talk about all of this, Darius, all of this. And you know I'm gonna be petty. I'm gonna be very petty today. So definitely sit back, relax, I got you. Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters. Let's go.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ooh. No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. Need no middleman, I'm the man to man, send it in. I like what I like, me, I know my rights is sipping in. I like having fun, I do what I want, it's what it is. For my son and son, for my daughters, yeah, it's for my twin. I work through the night, I do what I like, get a check, I go for the ride. I've been down the ride for the win, still move on the hush, never run for none. I face my fears, I just drop for 9 month to month, still from year to year. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah.
Let's go.
New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. Get some checks, I invest, and I spend a check. Spend a check, get it back, then I take a rest. Only race is the human, I take care of my skin. I was doing this as a rookie, now I'm up to bet. Set the trend, set the pace of play. I don't trip, but if I fall, bet I make a way. I take trips in the fall, watch the leaves change. I like to treat every day like it's my B-Day. No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again.
Man, come on in. It's your boy, Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Do it again, again, again.
All the executives, have a seat.
Do it again, again, again.
Man, so I already know y'all should be feeling real good. We won. Philly lost. Yeah, you should be feeling real good right now, right? Some, not all. Not all, because I told y'all I was going to be petty today. Not all Cowboy fans feeling too good. And y'all already know, especially when we be having them Thursday games, I be sleeping on it. And I'm going to talk about some fans that's likely not. I'm talking about Cowboy fans. Where basically they can't even enjoy this moment. Yeah. And don't deserve to. Yeah, I'm gonna start off petty. Yeah, some of our fans don't even deserve to. I didn't think I was gonna start here, but I'm gonna go ahead and start here. Give me 1 second. Like, some of our fans honestly don't deserve, because this is what's going on with some of us. And I said this on Twitter, and I meant every word of it. I said it's sad that a lot of Dallas Cowboys fans can't even enjoy the ride and success of Dak, because they know that social media has documented years of their false slander. And I'm talking about on Dak. Now they have to support in silence and cheer in a dark basement. Fake smiling in shame. And I'm talking about Cowboy fans. I ain't talking about Philly, I'm talking about Cowboy fans. To where they look just like this dog right now, putting up a fake smile just because you declared that Dak would never win a Super Bowl. And you said it over and over and over and over and over again. So now that Dak is the leading candidate for MVP, guess who gotta sit in silence? You do. Now, guess who look extra goofy right now? You do. You look extra goofy. You literally said about your own quarterback. Yeah, I'm starting off petty. I'm gonna talk about Darius Leonard, but I gotta be petty first. See, because this is the thing. This is why I want to start off petty. And I'm being very serious. Because as we was I'm talking about all of us. Big Santana, I see my homie in the building. What's up, Big Santana? Big Santana. We've been trying to chill, right? And just support our team. You know what I mean? And as we would go through the typical ups and downs, which happens in the season, we will be interrupted by our own fans during tough times. They had no problem when we lost against San Fran. JR, Dak Delusional, a whole lot of them had no problem interrupting the chat. No problem, just walking in, kicking their feet up and telling everybody Dak can't do it. So now that things are rolling, now they want to disappear. Oh, no, bro. Boss got something to say about that. Because, see, some of y'all really need to learn what truly supporting your team is. See, I ain't talking about being delusional or a sucker or having false hopes in what's not there. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about Dak has always given you reasons to know that he was that dude. See, Coach Marv talked about this. Boy, we had a cold watch party. Ooh, I'm gonna show a video in the morning. Who Coach Marv was so right on something that he said. Because I'm peeping game on what's going on. And yes, I'm starting off petty. I told y'all. Some people do Victory Mondays. I do Petty Mondays. I'm sorry. Because I don't forget. I don't forget the hypocrisy. I don't forget that stuff. And I be anxious to put it back in y'all face. Because y'all didn't mind putting it in our face. But let me say this. I see what some of y'all doing. Oh, man. Oh, I got to say something about this. There are also Dak YouTuber hate. Oh my God. Oh, I can't stand them. I can't stand the Dak YouTube haters. I don't hate them, man, but it's right up there. It's right up there. How do you start a whole channel dedicated to saying Dak cannot do it? Like, and the worst part is illogical. It's no logic to it. So let me just talk about it because I see what's going on. See, some of them trying to sneak back in, DP. They trying to sneak back in. They trying to sneak back in the camp. And you know how they trying to sneak back in the camp? They coming in saying, I've never seen Dak play this good. I've never seen. I'm talking about our fans. Dak is just different. He's different this year. He's on a whole new level. Dak is just, I get it. I didn't get Dak. Now I get, no. Dak only added a little bit. The only thing we can all say Dak is doing that he likely wasn't doing in the past is he's using his legs to move the chains. That's about it. D.A. Lee, right. He been balling for years. I'm speaking my mind today.
Bringing real back. He be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
Hold on. Anthony, you a Cowboy fan? I need to know who you are. Are you a Cowboy fan? Because he said Dog has interceptions and turnovers. He padded his stats after the ass whooping. I need to know what you're talking about. I ain't gonna say nothing until I know what you're talking about. No, this ain't the best he ever played, bro. No, it's not. This is not the best Dak has ever played. Dak has played actually way better than this. Okay, let me just remind y'all. It sounds good to say, but it's not true that this season is Dakota's best season. It's not true. The year Dak broke his ankle, Dak was on pace for 6,600 yards. What's the difference, though, between this year and that year? This is the difference. His epic throwing success then and that year was in combination with the worst defense in the Dallas Cowboys history. That's the difference. Dak has been a baller. Y'all been tripping. Dak has been a baller. Dak has been a baller from day one. And I'm going to tell you what happened to some of y'all. Some of y'all was programmed by the media. They taught you how to think. Right, Santana, that's exactly what it is. The defense is better. That's all it is. The defense is better. That's the only difference. Dak already had way better years than what you even seeing right now. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, the only thing you can say is that he's using his legs a little bit better. But even when he wasn't really using his legs, he didn't have to. Because he was throwing that good. See, I see what y'all trying to do. See, y'all trying to sneak back in the camp. And you trying to say, it wasn't me. It's just that Dak is better. Yeah, he said 6,600 yards. He was on pace for 6,600 yards. So remember, he went down in 4.5 games. That pace he was on the highest pace all time. It was an all-time pace. And Cowboy fans don't even know it. Yeah, thank you, Brandon. That boy say Dak been him. I'm talking about from day one, Dak has been him. Yeah, from day one. Yeah, obviously he grew, but Dak been that dude. If you really go look at Dak rookie year and his first 18 games, There was no quarterback in history that had a faster, better start and broke more records than your quarterback. Dak, as a rookie, broke over 13 all-time records. And then my boy say, love Dak, but him against San Fran? Who is? Who's him against San Fran? Tell me. See, that's what y'all do. Y'all go to the literal best defense and say, do it on them. Gotta think, y'all. San Fran D is not just good against Dak. It's good against everybody. What did Aaron do against San Fran? Yeah, what did Aaron do when he was in Green Bay? Yeah. We know what happened. Why don't we just think a little bit and say, you know what? San Fran is a good D. The last 3 years. Yes, Dak should have played better this year. I'm going to say that. Yes, he didn't have a good game. And he did not have a good game. I'm going to say it straight up. But it was a whole lot of other times Dak did. Sure did. Yeah. And keep in mind, this year is still a little bit different. Remember, this year, they was putting together Mike McCarthy's offense. And by the time they played San Fran, they wasn't even close to where they are now, which is what you can call mid-season form. Yeah. So was he him against San Fran this year earlier? Nope. But was he him against Tampa last year? Hell yeah. Was he him against Seattle when he beat Russell Wilson? When Russell Wilson was an MVP? Yes. Oh, what about the Rams in the playoffs? Was he him versus Goff? Absolutely. Was he also him in his first playoff game versus Aaron Rodgers? Absolutely. He had a higher passing rating and he had more touchdowns and more yards than Aaron Rodgers as a rookie. Yeah. So, yeah, I got something to say, man. I got something to say about this. And at some point, yes, should we all hold Dak accountable? Of course. Of course. But are there other people on this team and coaches that should be held higher in terms of accountability? Absolutely. Without a doubt. But I'm going to tell you, some of y'all have been downright brainwashed. I'm talking about our own people been brainwashed. Like Dak has been putting up top 5 production literally from the day he walked in the league. People used to say about Dak, he can't throw deep. The whole time he was top 4, and some years number 1 in deep ball accuracy. And the very same time, they was saying he was not good at the deep ball, and it was a total lie. How many people did we even put in front of Dak? I know a bunch of Cowboy fans that put Goff in front of Dak early. Wentz in front of Dak early. Watson in front of Dak. Yeah. A lot of the local media just crowned Lawrence over Dak out of nowhere. Herbert out of nowhere just put him over Dak. They did nothing, accomplished nothing, had no wars, but people still rated other quarterbacks over a proven quarterback. Yeah, Wentz. See, I remember them days. Yeah, it was a whole lot of Cowboy fans that was sucking up to Wentz. I remember them days, boys would tell me, boss, you're crazy to say you want Dak over Wentz. Cowboy fans. Yeah, so as Dak is doing what he's doing, yeah, go ahead and go back and chill, man. Because see, you can't even enjoy this. And honestly, I don't want you to. I want y'all to have to do this old fake smile. Go get in the corner, go chill out. Because see, some of us was rocking from day one. We knew Dak ain't perfect. We knew Dak needed to work on some things as he was developing, but we never switched up like some of y'all.
If we locked in, ain't no switching up.
I'm talking about never. Some people never switched up. Yeah. Some of y'all been wishy-washy.
If we locked in, ain't no switching up.
So now that Dak balling out, now you got a fake smile. Now you got to pretend like you on a team and that you been down for the cause, and the whole time you been a double agent. Huh. The whole time you was a double agent. So yeah, I got something to say about that. This is the good thing though. You can repent, and I will also say this. I got respect for some of y'all. Even Dak Delusional. Because guess what? At least Dak Delusional shows up. I ain't seen JR since San Fran. Y'all notice that? JR was... Boy, he was in here. Boy, Dak can't get it. Boy, I've been telling you in law. Whoo, I ain't seen him at all. And it's a whole lot of Dallas Cowboy Romo Dak haters. I haven't seen them. They watching, but they don't say nothing. They watching right now, but they refuse to comment. You know why? Because it's already documented. See, JR can never come back and be like, oh yeah, I'm down with that. No, you can't do that, big dog. We know where you stand. So guess what? You got a fake smile. So let's get into this Darius Leonard. I'm going to come back to that though. Because this is the good thing. All of you haters, y'all actually made Dak better. And see this, listen, man, I see this all the time from Colin Cowherd. He said Colin Cowherd done hopped on the Dak band. He on and off that damn Dak band. Man, he off and on every year. He go jump right back off too. Colin Cowherd is the most wishy-washy analyst on Dak Prescott. Never forget he called Wentz a Ferrari. Never forget that. And called Dak just a Corvette. Oh yeah. Oh no. Matter of fact, he ain't on the bandwagon. He just talks to both sides. That's what it is. So he want the ratings from people that hate Dak. So occasionally he talks to them. Dak is average. Dak is a jag, right? But then Dak get to rolling. Oh, Dak. Oh, he's misunderstood. Nah, bro. And listen, I don't listen to none of them television people. None of them. And I trust none of them. Same thing with Joy Taylor. Joy Taylor 3 years ago was pro Dak. But now it's in her job description to be anti-Dak. So she's just doing her job. Because this is about money. It's about money. And I'm going to tell y'all something about this Dak and MVP thing. Likely, they not going to give it to Dak. I want y'all to understand, as much as Dak is balling, trust me, the mainstream media does not want to give it to Dak. Because they make too much money pandering to the Dallas Cowboy hater mob. What's that dude name that be coming in here? That Texan fan? I can't remember his name. What's his name? Damn, y'all help me. Oh, weird Texan dude. What's his name? He on everybody's channel too. Y'all help me out. I'm gonna wait too. Cause I really want to, I'm Eastside. That's his name. That's right. Eastside. And I got your super chat, Chris. I'm gonna take it in a second. Now, look how faithful Eastside is in terms of hating on us. Do you know how committed you gotta be to follow Big Game James, Law, me, Vach, Sky. He follows everybody just to hate. Now, multiply him by millions. And think about why they work so hard to hate on Dallas. Why do you think PFF, while Diggs was having an 11 interception year, they threw cold water on it by highlighting a falsehood that he gave up 1,000 yards? Even a game against Philly, why do you think PFF said that he gave up 12 pressures? I bet everybody $1,000 that you can show me 12 pressures. But they trust PFF, so guess what? They treated me like I was the lie. I was like, I will pay you $1,000 if you can show me that Steele gave up 12 pressures. Nobody wanted that 1,000. And trust me, people tried to get it. But once they really started looking, they was like, no, Steele didn't give up no 12. He might have gave up 5 or 6, but it definitely wasn't 12. So why do all these reputable 4-letter networks, grading people continue to embellish and slander us? It's because of the money. And then a lot of people don't know this, but I'm going to hip y'all to something. MVP is decided by 60 journalists. A lot of people don't know that. It's only 60 people that vote on MVP. And let's just use our common sense right now. Why, if you're a member of the media and you make all this money by catering to the East Side Heralds of this world, why would you then turn around and award the guy that's the cash cow? You wouldn't do it. And they're not. Because guess who skipped out of nowhere? Guess who skipped out of nowhere? Dak. Now guess who they talking about should be the MVP? Purdy. Wait, whoa. I thought it was a 2-man race. I thought it was between Hurts and Dak. Oh no, it's Purdy now. Yeah, see, because they don't want to give it to Dak. And see, Dak, low-key, should have won the MVP as a rookie. Ooh. Ooh. See, y'all don't want to hear the truth. Yeah, I'm going to tell you the truth, though. Dak should have won the MVP as a rookie. Because, see, the MVP goes generally to the quarterback of the team with the most wins. That's generally how it works. Who had more wins than Dallas in 2016? Remember Dak on week 17 versus Philly? He played 1 quarter and sat down. That's how much we had everything. Dak. And then, but what did they say about Dak? I'm just keeping it real now. I'm being super petty, but hey, man, it's what it is. We need to learn. We need to learn to be loyal, for real. So I'm giving it to y'all today.
If we locked in, switching up.
So what did they say about Dak? Just think about it. The propaganda that they put out there. Just think about the propaganda that they was putting on Dak. You know what they was saying about Dak? In 2016, anybody could do that. He has the best offensive line. He has Zeke. And you know what? A lot of people don't even know, but even in 2016, the Dallas Cowboys was not the best offensive line. It was the Raiders. Second, it was Pittsburgh. Third, it was the Dallas Cowboys. And then just use your common sense. What quarterback ever says, Ooh, I'm so happy I got this running back because, I throw so much better because of this running back. But let them tell you the reason why Dak had so much success, it was because of Zeke. You remember that was the narrative? Yeah, it was. That was the narrative. That's what they were saying. It's because of Zeke. Because of Zeke. Anybody could have did. Look, he had Zeke. But see, we ain't gonna talk about that Witten was 90. We ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about the fact that he had no offseason with his weapons. None. He had to just be thrown out there. That the only reason he was out there is because Dak and Kellen Moore got injured. So he had to step in with no offseason and go. And with no offseason, Dak was only behind Marino all time as a rookie. And if it was so perfect, if anybody could have accomplished what Dak accomplished, why the year before did 3 seasoned quarterbacks not do it? Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember who our quarterbacks was in 2015? We had Kellen Moore, Wheaton, and I forget the other quarterback, Matt Castle. Yeah, we had 3 quarterbacks, and Wheaton was a former first rounder. How many games did we win in 2015? 4. But see, let them tell it. Anybody could have did what Dak did. Come on. Right. Anybody could have just, come on. Everything has to be perfect for Dak. No, bro. It never was perfect for Dak. Remember Dak? I know I'm going on and on, but hey, man, I just feel like giving it like this, and I'm just going to keep giving it like this. But when has a quarterback controversy ever been good for quarterbacks? Dak is the only quarterback that I can remember or think of that plays better under quarterback competition. So let me get into some I'm gonna talk about that Darius Leonard, man. But before I talk about Darius Leonard, let me keep going on Dak. Let me just go and finish my Dak takes. Then I'm gonna take a break. We're gonna take some calls. I'm gonna give y'all some more though. Okay. All right. So now, guess what's starting to happen? Now, we starting to hear a whole lot of noise about Cowboys QB Dak Prescott expected to ink a lucrative deal. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's extremely frustrating. Because this is something they should have done this year. Yes, they could have waited, but guess what happened because they waited? They raised their own price. They let Hurts get in front of Dak. Who playing better right now, Dak or Hurts? They let the Cowboys let Herbert get in front of Dak. Who playing better? So guess what the Cowboys did again? They raised their own price betting against Dak. And they did it twice. And see, I don't know if y'all remember, but the very first video that I did in the offseason was why Dak needed to get paid now. See, a lot of people have no idea the opportunities we missed because the Dallas Cowboys front office wanted to play hardball with Dak again. And remember, Stephen Jones said the biggest mistake that he ever made was waiting to pay Dak the first time. And they did it again. So this is me and Tuck talking about it. And my boy Jay Tuck said, Dak raised the bag on them. Should have got that deal done last year. Yep. And you know what our front office goofy is? Goofy. It is like, man, come on. How you already say that was the biggest mistake and you make it again? Goofy. Now, this is real Cowboy fans. We already knew this was gonna happen because we saw this with Romo. And I said to my boy Tuck, I said, frustrating, bro. The good news is that we were right and called it. We said Trey Lance pissed Dak off, and the real ones knew it would happen. The real fans, the ones who really follow this team, we knew it.
Bruh.
Cause see, think about it. I want y'all to all think about it. Think about what they did to Dak this year. And I just want you to use your common sense. So you're Dak. You're waiting on an extension. You are the leader of this team. And all of a sudden, something breaks, right? And you look down at your phone. Just imagine you Dak Prescott, okay? I just want you to imagine you being Dak. You look down at your phone. And as you looking at your phone, you see breaking news. The Dallas Cowboys just signed Trey Lance. Now, this is as you're waiting on your extension. Now, let's just use our common sense. The Dallas Cowboys has just given away a 4th rounder for Trey Lance. So you say to yourself, they believe in me. There's no way that they're trying to put leverage on me with Trey Lance. There's no way. They believe in me. But then you listen to the press conference. And when you listen to the press conference, and this is without even looking at Trey Lance. If you remember, Jerry said that they didn't talk to the scouts. They didn't talk to nobody. They just did it. But worse than that, and y'all know I can go pull it. Worse than that, they talked about extending Trey Lance. How would you feel? For real. How would you feel? Just think about it. Not only did they sign Trey Lance, give away a 4th rounder for Trey Lance, they also talked about extending Trey Lance without seeing him play. Somebody that was ran out of San Fran, the Dallas Cowboys said publicly that they can see them extending Trey. As Dak is your quarterback and going into the season, that's called quarterback controversy. That pressure usually breaks most players. I'm dead serious on this. The pressure of quarterback competitions usually break most quarterbacks. See, most people don't even know history to know that there was a quarterback competition between Joe Montana and Steve Young. And guess what? Both of them played bad. until, yeah, thank you, head honcho. Thank you. See, we got people that keep it real. I would take it personal too. That's what I'm saying. You telling me that wouldn't piss you off? You waiting to get your bag. And then all of a sudden they roll out somebody and say, we can see ourselves paying him. Wait. Why we even talking about paying him and you ain't paid me? Why are we even talking about paying him and you ain't paid me? Oh, you don't see the disrespect in that? You don't see the disrespect in that? So then, oh man, it took me too long. So let me go ahead and hit this button and I'm gonna explain it. It's a big thing for Boss Cowboy to actually say publicly that he drunk Kool-Aid. Listen, I do not drink Kool-Aid without first measuring. Yup. So now, listen, man, I told you it's a lot of Kool-Aid today, but I'm rolling with it. Hopefully y'all see I'm rolling with it, okay? I'm just giving you a listen, man. When I tell you I slept on it, I be dead ass serious. I be in some thought, y'all. When I say I slip on stuff, I be thinking, bro. I don't just be talking when I say that. I get this stuff thought. I be sitting around thinking, bro. So let's go back and look at this real quick because there's some clues on my Kool-Aid. All right, it's some clues on my Kool-Aid. What the? You see Darth Vader and you see the Emperor. What is going on? I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. What's really going on? It's a couple of things going on. First of all, Dak has embraced what I've been asking the defense to do. He has embraced the dark side. Okay? And see, some of y'all weird. When I say that, y'all really think that I'm talking about worshiping Satan or something. I'm saying, and I've been saying this, and I really believe this, most of your great players play better when they're angry. And I'm being honest, that Trey Lance, in my opinion, pissed Dak off. And all the times our fans and our media has been calling for his job for quarterbacks that's clearly inferior to him. And it pissed Dak off. Let me prove it, man. Y'all know me, man. I don't make statements like that without proving it. Y'all give me 1 second to pull it up. I'm gonna show y'all angry Dak. I'm gonna show y'all angry Dak. I want y'all to listen to this. Tell me if y'all pick it up. Let me turn this music down because I want to make sure y'all can hear this. All you Romo Dallas fans, weirdos. Here we go.
Mike Leslie, WFA. Dak, a lot has been said about you over certainly the last year, but for a while now.
Yeah.
Not a lot of it positive for a long time. All of a sudden now you're in the MVP conversation. There's people saying that you're playing the position better than anybody across the league. Aaron Rodgers is saying what he's saying about how you're playing the position. I'm wondering what the last year has been like for you psychologically. I know you try and block a lot of it out, but I got to imagine at least some of it seeps through. What is it like now to be in this spot and have, on some level, silenced a lot of people?
No difference when they're hating me, and calling for me to my position. Honestly,
calling for what? See, y'all know me, bro. Y'all know I be picking up on stuff.
Some of it seeps through. What is it like now to be in this spot and have, on some level, silenced a lot of people?
No difference when they're hating me, and calling for me to my position, honestly.
You telling me he wasn't pissed? See, he telling you what specifically pissing him off. Calling for my position. See, it was a whole lot of people when we got Trey Lance. I told you, boss. I told you. Dak is out of here. Jerry ain't playing. Company men. Oh, company men. Goofy. Now, guess what? Even before the season is over with, they talking about paying Dak. Why would you leak right now that you try? Yeah, because Dak has beat the hell out of front office.
I'm blessed. I'm super blessed. And, you know, I think about that each and every day that I wake up. I'm grateful for that opportunity to do that, and I go and attack the day that.
Yeah, exactly. Calling for Cooper Rush. Man, what the hell was wrong with us? And, man, I'm talking about our fans was, man, we need to go ahead and go with Cooper Rush. Goofy ass fans. Man, we might as well go with Cooper Rush. He the hot hand. Just goofy. And was serious. Calling for his job. It pissed him off. He said it a couple of more times. You know how it is. When you say it a couple of more times, yeah, you piss.
I understand nobody's opinion defines me. And that's the great part about life, and that's the great opportunity that we all have, that people can say whatever they want. But you know, I have the pen, I have the paper, and I'm the one writing. So because I'm playing as well as I am now, doesn't mean that I'm going to stop, doesn't mean I'm going to listen to him now.
I ain't listening to y'all. I ain't gonna start listening to y'all. This is angry Dak, and I love it.
Appreciate them, but I don't care about their opinions right now any more than I did when they said that, you know, when they're calling for my spot. So
he said it again. So you telling me that didn't piss him off? He said it twice, calling for my spot. Dak get pissed at that. It's like, man, I'm out here going hard. I'm the only quarterback in history that was on a 6,600 yard pace. No quarterback ever was on a trajectory that Dak was on. Not one. And our goofy fans, I'm talking about our goofy fans was calling him average. He's around 15 at best. Our fans would say stuff like, I would put Geno Smith over him. Oh, he ain't. Our fans would say he's the black Kirk Cousins. Our fans. Ooh. So now y'all created, and I appreciate you haters, because guess what? Y'all created, yeah, oh boss, yeah, I told you, Pastor, I told y'all, listen, when I say I'm gonna be petty, I'm gonna be petty. Like some people, they just talking. I be serious. When I say I'm gonna be petty, you can count on it. Yeah, and I should be petty. Somebody gotta slap them back. Because, Pastor, how many times was we sitting in here minding our own business, just trying to have an intelligent discussion on how to beat the opponents, and some Romo dude who's still a Romo cult member or a Dak hater or racist? It's a whole lot of reasons people don't like Dak. Romo is one of the main ones. Racism is another one. And then I would say remedial football knowledge. I call it the 3 R's. The 3 R's. The reason people don't like Dak is usually 3 R's. 3 R's. Racism, Romo, or you're remedial. Remedial in your football knowledge. You low IQ. Those are the 3 reasons. I got your super chat, coach. I'm gonna take it when I go to the super chat section. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to say it again. The three. Romo, remedial, or racist. Those are the three reasons, yeah, a lot of our fans don't like Dak. Yeah. And I said it. Boss, what you mean? You bringing up race? I didn't come here for race. Well, leave. Yeah. Yeah, because if you still trying to pretend that racism don't exist, and you think I'm gonna be silent, you got me messed up. You can go somewhere else where somebody else will tap dance. I'm not tap dancing for you racists. No. Yeah, it's too many quarterbacks that slip in the draft. Yeah, racism. CJ, what was they talking about with CJ? A Wonderlink score. What was they talking about with Dak? A DWI. The same DWI that Jones and Baker Mayfield had and was picked at the top of the draft. But yeah, when you black and you got a DWI, oh yeah, you're a fourth rounder now. So let's not act like Lamar Jackson didn't have a whole Heisman and got drafted at the bottom of the first. Come on, man. Y'all better get out of here. They tried to get Lamar to run a 40. They was talking about, we want to see if you can play receiver. Lamar Jackson. Man, please. So, let me tell you what's going on, and I'm gonna be all the way honest with y'all. Ooh-wee. See, the reason why I got Darth Vader and my boy the Emperor on there, because see, Dak has embraced the dark side. Ooh, listen.
Good. The heat has made you powerful. Now, fulfill your destiny and take your father's place at my side.
Ooh, man, see, Dak, I'm telling y'all, I'm finna flip it a little bit. See, Dak has embraced the dark side. And before I start talking about the dark side, I gotta highlight this because it's a reason. I talked about the 3 R's, okay? I talked about the 3 R's, right? But y'all notice the media never highlight how smart Dak is? Y'all notice that? Why did it take Aaron Rodgers to talk about the most important trait of Dak, and that's his brain? The most important trait of Dak is his mind. But they never talk about it. They never talk about how not just Dak is intelligent, he's extremely intelligent. It's not that many quarterbacks that has ever graduated in 4 years with a master's degree while being a Heisman candidate. Why? See, let me tell you what some of y'all falling for. I'm gonna be all the way honest with you. Some of y'all don't even know that y'all tap dancing. See, y'all be tap dancing when y'all be like, if Dak had Romo's brain. No, bro. Romo needed Dak's brain. Because if Romo was so smart, like y'all just give him the brain credit over Dak, why the hell did Romo have way more interceptions than Dak? Because one of the top indicators of you being able to read a defense is the fact that defenses can't fool you. Dak only had 4 interceptions as a rookie. That means Dak is extremely intelligent.
Bruh.
And underrated intelligent. And nobody talks about it. The only person that brought up the intelligence of Dak was Aaron Rodgers. So I'm sick of us with all this tap dancing. Oh, Romo's just, if he was as smart as Romo, no. Romo is not as smart as Dak and has never been. Romo's smart, but no, Dak is smarter. The fact that he was able to operate Kellen Moore's goofy offense. And some of you tap dancers were saying, Dak can't read a defense. Do you know what kind of stereotypes you playing into when you even say that? Dak can't read. Oh, he can't read. Dak has a master's degree. And it be our fans, he can't read. So let me go back to this dark side. Because this dark side, because this is a lot of Kool-Aid. I told you it's a lot of Kool-Aid. But I'm just giving it to you. But I talked about, and I meant this. Hold on real quick. This is what I said. I said, I never thought in a million years that the offense would display the power of the dark side. It's a metaphor. Calm down. Because some of y'all, boss, what do you mean the dark side? Do you worship Satan? Shut up, goofy ass. It's a metaphor. I'm just saying playing angry. God, you can't even be creative with your words with some of y'all. Before the Dallas Cowboys defense in 2023. I never thought in a million years that an offense would be showing the dark side. I never, this is what I mean by that. I never thought that it would be our offense leading that campaign of anger. So let me ask y'all a question. We still talking about Dak, but I'm starting to move on to other parts of this Kool-Aid. How did you feel when you saw Ferguson run up on Jamal Adams? Jamal Adams. And do this in his face. Huh? The dark side. Huh? How did y'all feel when y'all saw CeeDee Lamb after Ferguson scored that touchdown on Jamal, run up on Jamal pointing in his face? How did y'all feel when y'all saw Dak flex? And get in his face? What? Listen, I didn't expect it, y'all. And none of y'all did too. Because guess what? All of us was saying, every one of us was saying in our season, this team is led by the defense. Wasn't we saying that? Wasn't we saying that? No, bro. I'm seeing some changes going on. It looked like the gangsters are on offense. I'm just keeping it real. It looked like the G's are on offense. Uh-oh, I hate to say it because I'm a defensive guy through and through. I played D my whole life. I love defense from the bottom of my heart. But facts are facts. The people that's out there showing that they hate their opponents are the offense. They have embraced the dark side.
Good. Your hate has made you powerful.
Your hate has made you powerful.
Now, your heat has made you powerful.
Ooh!
Your heat has made you powerful.
Ooh!
Your heat has made you powerful.
Ooh!
Now, fulfill your destiny and take your father's place at my side.
Ooh! Man, let me play that again, bro.
Good. Your heat has made you powerful. Now, fulfill your destiny and take your father's place at my side.
If they don't get you crunk, you ain't got no post, bro. You got no post. So, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Going into the Philly game, say I fit John. That's real. Hey, Bobo say, boss, you making me get chills. Hey, cause I'm being real, John, where did we see the hate? Did we see it on the defense? Come on now, we gotta keep it real. Where did we see the hate? Who the people up there displaying their anger? Who in the press conference is showing the anger? Who going at the very best players on the other side, getting in their face, letting it be known, I don't like you. Yeah, who doing that? The defense or the offense? I'm just asking a question. Is it the offense or the defense? And see, I'm man enough to say this. Yeah, I thought that the defense was the leader of the team. It looked like Mike McCarthy offense just needed to catch up. I'm gonna take these super chats because y'all piling them in. Let's take these super chats and I'm gonna go back to what I was saying. Let's go. Come on. The offense. Are you kidding me? Cause I'm gonna say this, man. Man, it's time to say it. Man, that defense. It's time to say it, man. Our defense looking real friendly, bro. Somebody gotta say it. Ooh, our defense looking real friendly. Listen, see, if y'all think I'm playing, I forgot. Let me play this, and I'm gonna take these super chats. I forgot to play this. This is real important that I play this. Hold on real quick. I forgot to play this. Cause right now, the dark side, the guys who playing with anger, emotion, it's the offense, y'all. I hate to say it because I'm a defensive guy, but shit, truth is truth. But listen to Dak. Listen to this.
Defense, maybe some profanity that kind of fired them up. What do you remember from that? And what did you think of how the defense responded there for you guys?
Hold on, let me rewind.
And goes and gets a first down. If not,
listen.
Fourth down territory to go for it. So yeah, but making that throw in that situation is 100% about my trust in that guy and him making plays and understanding that he's going to protect me and make that catch.
Listen.
Gemma Show, the Athletic. So Micah told us that after you guys scored the touchdown and got the 2-point conversion and went up the last few minutes, that you had some choice words for the defense, maybe some profanity that kind of fired them up. What do you remember from that? And what did you think of how the defense responded there for you guys late?
Did y'all hear that? I thought the defense was the leader. Did y'all hear that? Do I need to play that again? I don't think y'all heard it.
Yeah, but making that throw in that situation is 100% about my trust in that guy and him making plays and understanding that he's going to protect me and make that catch.
Gemma Show, the Athletic. So Micah told us that after you guys scored the touchdown and got the 2-point conversion and went up the last few minutes, that you had some choice words for the defense, maybe some profanity that kind of fired them up. What do you remember from that? What did you think of how the defense responded there for you guys late?
Yeah. Yes, I don't even know what I said. Probably just go win the effing
That ball was in the moment.
game. Yeah, and then they did. And they did. That's a group that I go against each and every week. And when we talk about being in those situations and practicing those situations, it's the ones versus the ones. And so that's the iron sharpens iron. That's the deal, is that they've beat us numerous of times. We've got them sometimes. And so it's like, I know how good y'all are. Flip the switch, lock your focus in, and go get it done. Micah, go make a play. J. Lou.
Wait. I thought the defense was the leader. Wait. What's going on? Wait.
JK, Gilly, Bland, whoever, like, go make the play. Don't wait around. Go make the play. I've seen you do it over and over again. So,
who leading who? Huh?
Yeah, I'm sure. As I said, that may be what I've said in the words, but I expected that. I really did, and I said that in the sense of, I trust y'all. You know what I mean? We went and did our job. Now it's your turn to return the favor, and we'll end this thing in some nils. And that's exactly what they did. And proud of that group. I mean, that's iron sharpens iron, and we are who we are because of the way that they practice and the way that they compete against us every opportunity that we get in practice.
Good. The heat has made you powerful. Now, fulfill your destiny and take your father's place at my side.
Ooh, man, that give me crunk every time. I love hearing that. Man. Because see, I'm gonna be honest. I'm proud of the offense. I'm disappointed in my defense. Cause see, I remember the last time we played Philly. Micah Parsons was helping up D. Smith as he left Bland hanging, and Bland was trying to help up D. Smith too. We friendly on D, bro. Somebody gotta say it. We are friendly on defense. We jersey swap. We weird on defense. Somebody gotta say it, bro. They not gonna get better if we sucking up to them. Somebody gotta say, bro, listen, no. This ain't supposed to be going like this. Dak ain't supposed to be calling y'all out. Y'all supposed to be calling him out. I thought y'all was the leaders of this team. No, it looked like the people who've embraced the dark side is on offense. Well, if that's what it take, well, fuck it. If that's what it take, that's what it is. But going into this Philly game, no jersey swapping, no hipping bars up. I want to see what I was seeing from my offense on my defense. I want to see some flexing on bars. I want to see some bars getting in bars' face like, bro, like, I don't like you, Jamal. Like, they played Seattle with anger. I'm talking about our offense did. Anger. You could see the hate, and it made a difference. It made a big difference, too. So you telling me that when Ferguson was getting in them boys' faces, you telling me that didn't rally the team? When Bill Laimbeer, when he was playing for Detroit, a lot of y'all know this. Some of y'all might not, depend on your age. But Bill Laimbeer for Detroit, he had one job. His job was to be the enforcer of Detroit, and he intentionally went at the best player on the opposing team. First, to get in their head. Second, to demoralize that team. Third, to rally his own team. That was the Pistons' way. Back in the day. That's why they was called the Bad Boys. Yeah. And you telling me that didn't make a difference, bro? You telling me that didn't make a difference when Ferguson was doing what he was doing? When CD was going at Jamal? Bro, Jamal would knock your head off. Like literally, bro, Jamal is not no chump, bro. You might have some issues with him covering, but if you in a dog fight, you want Jamal. And guess what we did? We went right at him. I never thought I would see it. I'm being honest. I didn't think I was gonna see it. I never thought in training camp that I would ever say that the guys who embraced the dark side was on offense. I never would have said it. Not with Donovan Wilson over there. Not with Curse over there. Not with Tank over there. Not with Micah over there. I never in a million years thought that the gangsters on offense. I never in a million years would have. Y'all didn't either. If you thought that this offense was gonna be dogs like they have become, you are a liar. Cause none of us saw this coming. And I'm waiting on the defense to catch up, to be honest, man. I'm waiting on the defense to develop this. All this hipping people up, all this jersey swapping, man, bro. Dog, I just want to see our defense one time play with just super anger. Just super, like I hate the other side. I just want to see what they do. I already know what they gonna do. They go ball out. What we lack on this defense more than anything is emotion. It's not even a talent. It's the emotion. We flat as hell. I love the super chat right here. It's not a super chat. Man, let me go back. I forgot I was supposed to be taking these super chats. Here we go. We got the super chats. So the first one, let me get my music going. Yeah, let me get my music going. So Ooh, Pastor going crazy. Look what Pastor said. I love this, Pastor. Man, Pastor said, boss, that offense isn't that Old Testament fate. Give me my mountain. Ooh. Fire super chat. And then Gary said, what's good, boss? People hyped up Kellen Moore's brain. And his offense put up mind-blowing 6 points yesterday. So that's a whole nother topic. Don't even get me started on that. Perry Locke said, racism is big. I said it years ago and got blocked off certain content creators. I'm not shocked. See, let me say something about that. I'm gonna just be blunt with y'all. I'm gonna just be all the way honest with y'all. A lot of my black brothers and sisters are being bamboozled. You're being tricked. Some kind of way people have made it taboo to even discuss race. And they would tell you it's not politically correct to talk about religion, politics, and race. Those are the three most important things. So how do you have a democracy and don't talk? How do you debate political ideas and don't talk? What's more important than eternity? Don't talk about that. And so we be scared to talk about race. A lot of black people, we scared. And then we be tap dancing, like we'll say stuff like, before we have a necessary discussion that we need to have, forgive me for playing the race card. What? It be black people saying that. oh, I don't mean to play the race card. Like, bro, how in the hell did anybody convince you that talking about race is a card game? As if you just playing when you talking about the problems in this country with race. So I'm not surprised you got kicked out of some YouTube. Yeah, because guess what? They be scared to talk about it. Because it's also, let me tell you something. It's a whole lot of white people that don't like my channel because I will talk about race. I didn't come here for that. Okay, bye. Oh, bye. Oh, you don't care about my problems? Well, shit. Oh, you just here for the Cowboys, not me as a person? You don't care about what I'm going through and what my people go through? You think you go silence me because you said you don't like to hear race? Oh, I came here for football, boss, so I didn't want to hear all that. Well, leave. You can leave. Because guess what? The problems of race is going to be here whether you here or not. So guess what? I'm going to talk about it. And you listen, you're not gonna intimidate me. You gonna intimidate some people, but you ain't gonna intimidate me. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. Nah, it just ain't gonna happen with me, dog. And you ain't gonna never hear me talking about forgive me for, you know, the race card. Nah. Like, I always say this, if your tire is flat, nobody says forgive me for talking about your flat tire. No. Everybody start talking about how to fix it. Yeah. So when it's a problem, you just talk about it and you start creating solutions. You don't dodge the problem. See, that's what people be trying to get you to do when they get you to tap dance. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, it's a race card. Oh, I'm out of here. This guy plays the race card. Well, get out of here, bro. It's enough black people. Or white people. It's a lot of white people that hate racism. I don't need you racist. So let me tell you something. See, we are cowards for nothing. I'm going to say that again. It's so many racists that's committed to racism. How you gonna be more committed to racism than I am to justice and fairness? It's racists that was so committed to racism that they refused our dollar. We couldn't eat in restaurants if we wanted to. If we wanted to, and we came in there with a pocket full of cash, those racists would say, get up out of here. That mean they was committed. So how they gonna be more committed to evil than you and me to righteousness? So if they silence you, cool. If they got you tap dancing saying you ain't gonna never hear me say the race card. Forgive me for playing a race card. Man, if you don't go sit down, you better not ever let nobody make you say that. For real. They literally got some of us tap dancing and apologizing to talk about what's still a problem in this country. Yeah. That boy said that boy speaking his mind. I ain't gonna never change, bro. I ain't gonna never change.
Bring it real back. He be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
All right, anyway. Yeah. We just can't let them be that committed to evil. And we scared to just talk about what's obvious.
Run it up.
Nah. So anyway. All right, here we go, man. Let me get back to this football stuff, but I want to really, kind of get into that. Back to my super chats. Man, I went hard. I know I went hard on that. But, man, my boy Perry got me in on that, man. Perry started it, and I finished it. My boy Perry started it. Hold on real quick. Let me go back. All right, here we go. My boy Perry started it. Hold on. Here it is. He said, racism is big. I said it years ago, got blocked off. Yeah. They be scared to talk about it, bro. A lot of people be scared. They got y'all trained. I ain't trained. Some of y'all trained. Oh, I know what to do. I don't see me. I'm a good boy. I don't talk about religion. I never talk about that. I know better. I'm politically correct. I never talk about religion. Never. I'm not inappropriate. I don't talk about race. Come on now. I'm not gonna. No. I ain't trained like some of y'all. Boss, this is not the first time we did to a star QB to light that fire. Remember Steve Walsh? Yeah. But the problem with Steve Walsh, coach, is Steve Walsh actually made Aikman play worse. That's why I say Dak is special. Because most quarterbacks play bad under quarterback controversies. Dak actually gets angry and he plays better. That's rare. Like most quarterbacks break under the pressure of having somebody sniffing down their neck. Yeah. My boy Chris 214 with a super chat said these TV networks know who pay the bills. We do. Yep. Actually, to be honest, Chris, the haters of the Dallas Cowboys paid more bills. That's why they cater to our haters. That's why they always moving the goalposts, because they gotta keep that mob happy. That's just what it is. And then, oh man, another good super chat. My boy Chris 214 said they tried so hard to paint the narrative that Dak was an interception king, and some of you dummies, yep, believed it. Real ones know that was a one-year thing. Absolutely. And yeah, some fell for it too. Sadly true. That's all my super chats, man. I appreciate it. Let me make sure I ain't miss any more. I appreciate it, man. All right, let me get back to, because I got plenty of Kool-Aid. Let me go look at my Kool-Aid real quick. I'm gonna take some calls. We're gonna break this up. We're gonna take some calls. But I never talked about Darius Leonard, nor the refs, nor Richardson. Let me just tackle Darius Leonard real quick. I'm gonna be quick. Darius Leonard is somebody that never really, he would have made Dallas better, but Dallas was never the fit for him. And I honestly believe culturally we was not the fit for him. And in my opinion, I really do believe that Dallas dropped the ball on this, on Darius Leonard, because remember it came out last week that Darius Leonard, according to Philly players, was leaning towards Dallas. Bobby Belt also said the same thing. You sent a super chat, bro? I probably didn't see it. Hold on real quick. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find your super chat. Y'all give me 1 second, man. Let me find my homie super chat, man. My boy Common Sense, I always be showing love. Y'all be patient, man. Let me try to find my boy super chat. Do me a favor then, because I'm going to have to go back to too many windows to find it. Do me a favor. Just put your comment in there, big dog. And no, I didn't see your last notification, Miss Lockhart. But let me hold on with Common Sense. Go ahead and put your comment. Yeah, I can't wait to San Fran lose. Ooh, I can't stand y'all. Y'all getting so cocky, bro. I really hate y'all. I can't stand y'all. Y'all are so cocky. For nothing, too. All right, here we go. Hold on real quick. I think this is what my boy said. He said, all dogs on defense are on the sidelines. I don't get that. You got to explain that. All right, but going back, and I'm still looking. Oh, okay. I see what you said. Okay, got it. So before we take some calls, the likes are way too low. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Likes too low. So we go talk about like all this stuff with Darius Leonard. I'm gonna be quick with it though. But before we do that, man, housekeeping. Yeah, we got to do the housekeeping, man. It'd be best if we all made it a habit of just doing it as we come in. But sometimes we need reminders. It's just what it is. It's all good. And I saw what Wanye Thomas said, so obviously I got that right here. So let's talk about that now. About Wanye Thomas. All right. So Wanye say really ain't breaking news. Seen bro had that big smile when he got off the plane. Knew he made his decision. I don't even think Wanye right on that. I don't. Nah. Because according to the leaks that was out there, it was Philly players saying that he was leaning towards Dallas. The honest thing that I really think happened is I think culturally we would not have fit. Because if you Darius Leonard, this is one thing that I learned that's so true. The more time you spend shopping and researching, the less you have buyer's remorse. I'm gonna say that again. The more time you spend shopping and researching, the less buyer's remorse you have. I learned that in sales theory in college. It's true too. When you really, really research a product or service and really thorough about it, when you make your purchase, you regret it less by a lot. So I really believe Darius Leonard was waiting to after Philly, but I really believe he was doing his due diligence. So let me ask you a question. If you're doing your due diligence and you watching the Cowboys, right? Now remember, he was drafted with Evans. Wouldn't you ask Evans or ask yourself, why is Evans not playing? Wouldn't you? You would. You got players on the team. That's your homies. You wouldn't ask about the coach? You wouldn't go to Malik Hooker and say, hey, bro, I'm torn between Philly and Dallas. How do they treat the players here? So how do you go from Dallas being your leading choice? Well, another thing, honestly, just keeping it real, Philly, I said this during the game as I was watching the linebackers. Man, them Philly linebackers was trash. Hold on. Boy, them Philly linebackers was garbage. They was not getting off blocks, wrong guy. Ask yourself, did CMC and Debo get off on Dallas like they got off on Philly? Yeah, it's definitely we like our guys. But I'm asking the real question, though. Did CMC and Debo get off on Dallas like they got off on Philly?
Oh, hell no.
And go look at that game. Man, they was doing what they wanted to those linebackers. They was throwing at them, running them over them. They was missing tackles. I said, by the third quarter, I was like, bro, Philly will offer Darius Leonard whatever he wants. Just from watching them play, I was like, nah, man, See, because then also think about it. If you Darius Leonard and you watching trash linebacker play, right? And you trying to get your name back. Let me just ask, man, say, bro, I'm going to tell you this one time, bro. I'm going to only say this once, bro. Don't come in here with that trolling, homie. We actually talk football over here, bro. All right, so I'm going to just give you one warning. Chill out. If I see you doing that again, trust me, I ain't going to even have to say nothing. My shooters go get you.
Everybody around me shooters. Ain't no telling who was shooting.
They letting you make it right now, but chill out, little dog. All right? I'm glad San Fran doing their thing, but have some respect. Cool? Because trust me, I got people in here that would delete you off this channel.
Everybody around me shooters. Ain't no telling who was shooting.
Chill out. But if you Darius Leonard and you trying to get your reputation back so that you can get a bag, Philly just make more sense, y'all. Culturally, as well as playing time. So, even though Dallas was even likely a leading candidate, at the end of the day, you got to make a decision that's best for you and your career. And just Philly just honestly was a better fit. Could Dallas have used him, and would Dallas likely be better? And likely, in my opinion, was he the dark side we was looking for? I would say yeah. So I'm gonna be watching too. I'm gonna be watching close. Cause me and Coach Marv, we had a back and forth on this. And my boy Willie T say, boss, why culturally? That's a good question. Culturally, because we got an obvious, we have an obvious preference for our draft picks. So culturally, we shun our free agents. Culturally, we would rather give reps to guys we drafted over the free agents. So that's not a good culture for free agents. That's why I said, if you was him and you doing your due diligence, wouldn't you call? Wouldn't you talk to your former teammates, say, bro, why Evans not playing? I remember him. He was a dog. Why we not seeing Evans? A real homie go tell you, hey, bro, Dallas is kind of political. Then you go over to Philly, and it ain't like that. Where you go? Where you can get caught up in the trap of politics, or where you go get treated like you're wanted? Like, what would you do? You out here in the dating market, it's two women or two men, right? If you're a lady that's trying to court you. One of them almost act like they don't need you. The other one really treats you like they want you. If you smart, who you go with? Some of y'all goofy. Y'all go chase the ones that treat you like trash. But smart people choose people that choose them. If you ain't choosing me, I ain't choosing you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just like that. So culturally, I'm talking about the politics. That's a good question. And it's the politics that we all know is here, y'all. We know that politics is here, man. We got bastards versus sons. So that means we got to do it the hard way. That's what it is. Yeah, and this is so true. Will McClay has shined with his scouting despite the politics. Yeah. All right, man. So listen, let's do this. Let's take some calls real quick. Let's take some calls. Then I know this is a long show, y'all, but told y'all I got a lot of Kool-Aid today, man. I didn't lie to y'all. Told y'all I had a lot of Kool-Aid today. Sorry. Well, actually, I don't apologize. This is some good Kool-Aid, man. It's good. Why would I apologize about good juice? But we got the phone lines open. We're going to take some calls. And then I'm going to finish off some of the other content that I have.
Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby, down to take a flight to me.
Take a
they
flight.
think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the labels want the rights to me. CD on my back and it feel light to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me.
Let's go! Let's go. I see y'all coming in the building. Man. We got Tyreek in the building. Chris 214 is in the building. Coach Marv is in the building. I see y'all coming in. It's a lot of y'all. I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got Jessica in the building. All right, I'm finna shut the phones down. Jessica called the right number. Man, this must be a good day. All right, man, let's take some calls, man. These are heavy hitters, too. These are all the heavy hitters. I'm gonna start with a new number. I don't know who this is. 956, you are live. (956) Don't mess up the show. Being late. You live.
Hello?
Yeah.
What up, boss?
What's up? Who is this?
This is Joe. I'm the first caller.
Yeah, what's going on, Joe?
I just want to say regarding the politics of the team, I think you're right on Shaq Leonard being culturally fit for Philly, because I already knew from the beginning that Dallas wasn't gonna pick him up.
Yeah.
I kind of knew it already.
Yeah.
And when you and Big started talking about it, I said, "Yup, he's going to Philly." And as far as that goes, I was gonna say before I started calling to all the Cowboy Nation and all the new media and the content creators, get ready to lose a lot of subscribers, because the Dak haters are gonna flee like roaches.
Yeah.
And it's happening.
Yeah. It's
happening.
Yep. Yeah, man. But, man, I appreciate the call. Did you have anything else? You have anything else, bro?
Oh, man. Just thanks for taking my call. And win lose their time. Sure and blue till the day we die.
There it is. Go Cowboys, bro.
Go Cowboys, man.
The conference has been locked.
There it is. All right. Chris 214.
What's going on, boss?
Man, you know I'm relaxing, my brother.
Yes, sir. Hey, I want to go back to my boy, Jake Ferguson. Now, listen, me, I've been on Jake Ferguson. A lot of people now just hopping on Jake Ferguson, but I've been seeing this. Be honest, a lot of y'all were still saying, oh, Miss Dalton Schultz. We should have kept Dalton Schultz. I don't know why Dalton Schultz was trying to get that Kelsey money, and we all know he's not Kelsey.
Yeah.
And every time I ask a person who tries to make that point, I say, what can Ferguson do that Dalton Schultz just, they act like Dalton Schultz was a Kelsey. And I'm like, no, Dalton Schultz, Jake Ferguson can do just as much or even more than Dalton Schultz. So, listen, we've been had our tight end one. We just got to keep feeding them. I love what I've seen from Jake Ferguson.
Facts.
I love it.
Yes, we just need
Like,
to keep
he's
feeding.
been that from day one. He just ain't been getting the ball.
Right. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the truth.
I ain't never for one day was ever not even one day afraid to lose Schultz. Not even one day.
Me neither.
Nah, I'm talking about at all. Not even like I'm talking about not at all. It's like, bro, like if anybody that knew Kellen Moore's system, why in the hell was you afraid of losing Schultz? Oh, hot pocket system.
Exactly.
Man, no, bro. Somebody turn around sitting in pockets all day. Man, get out of here, bro. You don't pay that dude.
Hey.
And Mike McCarthy was
we can
smart.
look at the stats.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Mike McCarthy was smart. He was smart. Kellen Moore made sure Schultz was paid. Man, Mike McCarthy was like, man, bye.
Right. Like, we can look at the stats right now. Dalton Schultz against Jake Ferguson. I guarantee you, if it's not better, they damn near the same.
It's
probably better.
Chris, you know the sad part, bro? It's always like that too. And that's what I've been telling people. I say, when have we not replaced tight end one?
Yep.
Let me ask you a question. Was Jarwin a good replacement for Schwam? Yes.
Yep.
Was Schwam a good replacement for Witten? Yes.
Yep.
Was Schultz a good replacement for Jarwin? Yes.
Yep.
And is Ferguson a good replacement for Schultz? Man, tight end is the easiest position to replace.
Yes, sir. Yep.
And I've been saying this. I'm gonna say this until people figure it out. Because people still ain't figured it out, Chris. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna keep saying it though. People go catch up to what I'm saying maybe next year. But running backs are treated like tight ends should be treated.
That's so true.
You feel me?
That's so true.
Man,
Yeah.
am I lying? Man, running backs are treated like tight ends should be treated. Like all the theories that's on running back should be on tight ends. All the stuff they say, never draft them in the first, you never should. Even Pitts. Even Pitts. Kyle Pitts. Man.
Hey, they hyped up Pitts. Now, I know you don't got the quarterback. I know that. But they was hyping up Pitts like, oh, man, like, he's going to be like a generational talent. Like, that was the type of stuff that I was hearing.
Yeah. And they going to do it next year. Next year, guess what? I guarantee the top two tight ends this year are doing nothing again. It happens every year. Every year, bro. The top like praised tight end fall flat every year. You know the last time a first round tight end hit year one? You know it was the last time that happened? Shockey.
No, when?
Shockey. Jeremy Shockey was the last.
From the New York Giants?
Yes, that was the last time a first round tight end hit in year one. You got to go all the way back to Jeremy Shockey, bro.
Ooh.
So anyway, I'm gonna keep saying it though. People go catch up. It's gonna take.
Bro, I can't think of nobody.
You know I researched this. You know I looked at every tight end, bro. You know what I'm saying? I looked at every tight end. Bro, you know I do. Man, I went back. Man, I looked at every first round tight end, bro. Every one of them got some funky, nasty, ugly. Greg Olsen too. Yep. Greg Olsen didn't do nothing year one. Yes. Nothing. Yeah. Now, eventually Greg Olsen became something. Yeah. Greg Olsen became a dog like year 3.
Basketball players.
Yeah. And think about it. Your tight ends right now, your best tight ends was drafted in the 3rd round. Every one of them. Even I was Jake Ferguson. Listen, man, you can, like when they say you can find a running back in round 3 or round 4, you're going to be just as good. That should perfectly apply to tight end. Perfectly.
Definitely.
So, but Chris, man.
Look at the boy from Detroit.
Man, listen, bro. I had him as my number 2 tight end, bro.
Yeah, he balling.
Yeah, and I said he was. I said he was gonna ball, bro. So did. I had him as my number 2. Everybody else had that dude from Notre Dame and the other dude from I can't remember. Utah. Man, I had them dudes, like number 5 and number 6 on my list, bro. Number 7. I had Sam Laporte number 2, bro. And I really should have put him number 1. I really should have put him number 1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it show you, man. I don't listen.
Go ahead, boss. Man.
All right,
I know you got some callers.
Yeah, I got some calls, bro. You got me going. But appreciate it, Chris 214.
Yes, sir.
Chris be having me going, bro. He be having me on my soapbox. Coach Marv, it's on you.
What's going on, boss?
What's up with it, Coach?
I'm be brief, man. I think your show, you talked about the dark side and about who's the leader.
Mm-hmm.
I hope Cowboy Nation and all the people out there heard what you were saying and got the gist of what you were saying.
Yeah.
Just like we hold the offense accountable and Dak Prescott and the offense accountable. Every year we don't do good in the red zone, man. We got to score more. We need to get this and that. And we just kill the offense. We just go crazy about the offense. It is time that we hold the defense, not players, the defense accountable of being what they say they were at the beginning of the year.
Right.
They was the ones that preaching about that, hey, we got the best, we can have one of the best defenses in the history. They were talking about making names for these things. We were talking about making names for them.
Right.
But it's about, and I'm gonna say it just like this. It's about time the defense let their nuts hang.
Mm-hmm. They too nice, Coach.
That's what you got when you talk about that. Hey, it's about what we do. You don't score, you don't win.
Yeah.
That's the mentality we have to have, and and we have to get locked in and not have lineup problems or having defensive backs have to look at another like Gilmore had to look at Curse and tell Curse where to get to and where to go and we lined up correct or looking confused. This defense done been together too long to be confused about anything, and it's time that them lock themselves in and stop hiding behind the shield of Dak. And if Dak do well, we gonna get it. If Dak don't do well, he gonna get the blame. If something don't go right, it's all gonna be on Dak, and nobody ain't gonna say nothing to us.
That's right. That's right.
So this is the time they can say, when we go into Philly, because if you think about it, San Francisco offense did well, but they went in there saying, defensively, we not gonna let them have nothing. Regardless, they drive down the field, they ain't getting touchdowns. And even in the last part of that game, when they gave up a touchdown, they looked disgusted, and the game was already out the reach, but the defense still was like, we ain't supposed to give them that. And that's how I want our defense to start playing, because we got the talent. We got the talent, and we have showed it, but it's time for us to lock in. And you're right, helping people up and not hit. When the last time have we seen our defense have a slobber knocker hit?
I don't know.
I'm waiting. When the last time we said that our defense is really out there hitting today?
You ain't
when? And when you got a good team like this, and you got an offense that's putting up points like that, you should go out there with a attitude of that we're trying to knock everything out. I don't want a wine and cheese defense. Defenses can't be wine and cheese.
Why the cheese?
Because one, They listen, they can control the game. When people tell you defense can win championships, the reason why they say that, because defense can stop people as well as score.
Coach,
offense can't do but one thing.
Coach, let me
score.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is it just time to give up on the narrative that this is a defensive team?
No. The reason why I say you can't give up on that narrative, because we only going as far as this defense takes it. Because if we think that we're going to go into San Francisco or some of these better teams and we're going to run up 30 and 40 points, that ain't going to happen. We might be good on offense, but we're going to get slowed down because other teams play defense too and they get paid too. But we can't give up on the average of big games, 33 points a game, and say, oh, well, we just outscore people when it comes to big games. That ain't going to happen. I recall this right here. I recall when we had the triplets and we had the best team, and Emmett and Troy and Michael Irvin got all their claims. And I remember when they went to their first Super Bowl, they asked the Cowboys, they asked Jimmy Johnson, who is he going to announce? Remember back then, they announced the offense or the defense for the introduction of the game. He said, I'm going to announce the defense because they're really the leaders of this team. Because they were number one. The offense got a lot of claims. All the Hall of Fame, all the MVPs and all that. But they were led by the defense tenacity. And you watch each one of those Super Bowls, the defense dominated. The offense just did their job. But when it came down to dominating, it was the defense. And if this defense dominates, this offense will even multiply their scoring by 2 times. Because it's going to get to a point. When when you come down to some of these games, you cannot depend on scoring 35 points. The weather's going to change. It's going to get tough. When you go to Buffalo in 2 weeks, if you ain't going there to play defense in that type of weather, then you're going to fail.
All right, Coach. Real quick, he said,
and I'm glad, boss, that you're bringing it. Nobody else out here saying this, because it's not that we're trying to grip the defense but we need, as fans, put the pressure on them to say, hey, we want you to be what you say you were and what we know you could be. That's the same thing we'll say about the offense.
Yeah. Appreciate the call, Coach.
Yeah. Appreciate you, brother.
All right, Coach. Good call as usual. Jessica, you live.
Hey, boss. Hey, Chad. Hey, everybody.
What's up?
How about them Cowboys? Let's go. It's about the blueprint that was made and put out there for our boys, all on film on Sunday night when the 49ers beat the Eagles, whatever. I call them She-Girls.
Mm-hmm.
And defense and offense are teams. They all part of this Dallas Cowboy team. And like I said, everybody got to do their part.
Yeah.
It ain't no big eyes and ain't no little U's. Everybody going to come together and do what they do. This defense is capable of beat any and everybody. Dallas beat themselves. No other team beat them because our team is top number 1. And I've been saying this since the beginning of the year. And they need to put Hendershot and Jake out there together because they be rolling.
I agree.
They be rolling.
Yep.
And to throw in a curveball, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You put Turpentine out there.
Love it.
You got Cooks out there.
Yep.
You got CeeDee Lamb out there.
Uh-huh.
You got all these weapons, and you got to use these weapons, and you got to mix everything up, and you got to come up with this ball plan. You got to look at that film. You got to sit there and execute. You got to put it down, break it down, that film, and you got to execute from point A to point B to point C DEF, ABC, all the way to the alphabet is numbers B. 27 alphabets. You're going to have to go out there and execute it from beginning to end. You hit them where it hurts. You hit them at the top. You hit them at the low. You hit them on the side. You hit them on the right, the left, back, front, underneath, over, above. And you keep going and you punch that ball in. And first they said INTs, right, boss? Then they start talking about this and that and other. Then they gonna say, oh, they can't execute in the red zone. Oh, then the last thing, oh, they can't beat a 5 and above 100 point and above team. Okay. And like everybody say, keep moving the goalposts. I don't expect those people to give our boys the respect. It is the fan base that needs to stop it. Yeah. All this flip-flopping, all this here, y'all gotta stop it. Number one, like I said, my meme say, you got two choices. You either form or shut up. All this here, yes. Tell them what they need to do. Yes. Encourage them what they need to do. We know what this team is capable of. You got to stop saying, man, nah. You supposed to be with them win, lose, tie, cheated, however. That is our team. I've been rolling with the Cowboys since I was a little bitty girl. I always say that. And I've been telling y'all these boys are what we got is the one and number one team. And I told y'all not to judge the book by a cover. Y'all was like, no, we wanted this guy, that guy. I said, y'all got to get these boys that we got a chance. And when I saw them in the off season, I told y'all these boys was it. These boys was going to ball. And they're doing it. They got the blueprint Sunday night. Now they need to look at the film. They need to come up with a game plan. They get the formula together, and let's go out there and whoop these Eagles in our house. Let's make this 15 wins in the house. In our house.
Good call, Jessica. Appreciate it. That was Jessica, y'all. I call her baby Michael Irvin. Tariq.
Yeah, what's going on, boy? What's going on, Cowboy Nation?
What's going on, bro?
With you, bro?
Oh, man.
Cooling.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. This is what I think about what you were talking about earlier with Dak Prescott going to the dark side. Well, we've been wanting Dak to go had that chip on his shoulder for a minute. He was too wishy-washy, you know what I mean? Instead of just saying what he felt and being straight to the point and being politically correct. I'm glad that he has a chance to break out of that. He's running things the way he wants to run them right now, and I like that. He's a veteran quarterback. He's supposed to be able to do that at this time in his career because he's earned his stripes. And with the whole Trey Lance, them going to get Trey Lance, I know that was a power move by the Joneses, but I think it was a good move too because in case of a crazy injury or something down the line, because everybody has to realize Dak Prescott has been a little bit injury prone over the years. You know what I'm saying? So you always got to have somebody in the cut just in case you need them. Because I know damn well we ain't gonna run the table with no Cooper Rush. So that's the one thing I was happy about the whole Trey Lance thing, and at the same time too, it's Dak understands the politics and he understands what it is. He's in the business, and at the same time too, the same way Trey Lance is behind him, the same way he was behind Romo. He was there. We needed him. Our quarterback got hurt. A couple quarterbacks got hurt before he got in there. So I'm not mad.
Now, I ain't got no problem with Trey Lance from a talent perspective at all. I have no problem with Trey Lance from a talent perspective. The problem was on the day in which you got him, Jerry Jones say they looking to extend him. That wasn't right, bro. That was you. Paul always gonna say.
Paul always gonna say some crazy shit. That's Paul right there. No, he's 98 years old.
Papa who? He your papa?
Huh?
He your papa?
No, I'm saying Nah, ain't my papa. I was just saying, man, that's an old man. Jerry Jones gonna say some crazy shit.
But Jerry's smart, bro.
Too,
Jerry's smart. I'm not giving him that he 90 and all that.
I know he's smart.
No, he can be 100. He's smart, and it's like the people skills on that was just below to me. They could have. That just was a bad way to manage your franchise quarterback, man. You going into the season, I'm not mad at you getting Trey. I'm mad at you getting Trey and saying the day you got Trey, we're looking to extend him.
Mm-hmm.
As your current quarterback is waiting on his extension. Nah, man. Some things is disrespectful. But at the same time, I'm happy they did it because it pissed Dak off. Like, how many times did Dak say in an interview, coming from my job? Yeah. He said it 3 times because that's what's pissing him off. Is everybody that try to fire him with quarterbacks that's not as good as him. It pisses him off. Our goofy fan base was the one talking about the red rifle. Wait till we get the red rifle. That's gonna put leverage on Dak. Oh, Jerry, damn, I see what you're doing. You're trying to put leverage on Dak. Goofy. It didn't work. Then you go out there and say, okay, let's try it again. You know? And it still don't work. Like, you keep trying to you keep trying to get these quarterbacks that's supposed to be leverage against Dak, and the only thing you're doing is running up your own price. It's just goofy, bro.
It is goofy from a business standpoint, but for on the field, that you know that you got a good backup in there, I like it. And plus, at the same time too, I like the fact that lighting the fire up under Dak even more. That's just making him go even harder.
Yeah, I'm with that part.
You know what I mean? Because it's making the team stronger.
It make the team stronger.
They're following Dak.
Right, and that's where you got to know your people. You know what I'm saying? You got to know your people. Like me and Jay Tuck was saying, oh, Dak getting rid of the ball. But the reason why we was saying that, Tariq, is because we knew what he did when Romo was behind him. He was like, yeah, man, Dak, when you, like, other quarterbacks, they fold. Why do you think they got rid of Trey Lance? Why do you think they didn't let him stay in San Fran? They ain't want that pressure. They ain't want that pressure on Purdy. They wanted Purdy to be able to relax and know that it's his team. So San Fran pushed him out, right? They pushed out Trey Lance for the psyche of Purdy. We did the opposite. We brought in Trey Lance to try to break the psyche of Dak. It's just that Dak is just too strong-minded. You can't break him with competition. He accepts it, he embraces it, and it pisses him off.
Yeah, he's been doing that since his rookie year.
Yeah, before his rookie year. He's been doing that his whole life.
Yeah.
So.
And I think one of the reasons that's making him good too, making him even better too, and pushing forward, is that Mike McCarthy, when he signed up for this job, he knew what he was doing. He knew the type of quarterback he was getting. Because let's be real with each other, Mike McCarthy knew Dak was special when we played him in that playoff game his rookie year.
Yeah.
Dak was the one that helped us come back in that game, that gave us a chance to even attempt to try to win that game.
Right.
And Mike McCarthy seen that. And that's the reason that I feel like Aaron Rodgers love what he's seeing out of Dak. He knew Dak was a smart quarterback from day one. He just needed to get his motor skills more better. Everything needed to slow down for him. And I really believe that Aaron Rodgers is seeing some of the stuff that he used to do in Green Bay with Mike McCarthy in Dak. And he was like, damn, this dude, he's out here throwing dimes. But at the same time, like you said, he's a smart quarterback. He's a leader. People love to follow smart people and good leaders, because Dak is not going to back down. You know what I mean? And we're going to do something this year, man. I just think, like, the stars that are like this, I think the stars are aligning for this team, man, for this organization, because they're doing the right things for the right reasons, even though the Joneses are the Joneses. I really believe that by us letting Jimmy get putting Jimmy into this Ring of Honor, I think that was a boost too, an extra boost for this organization, as far as morale, as far as the players. You know what I mean? From the old players to the new players, I think that was a great thing to do. And I love what we're doing. Let's keep it up. Let's keep the intensity up. Let's keep fighting. I'm happy that lost yesterday. Now let's put up a shut-up time this Sunday night. You know what I mean? To see who's going to take over the lead in the East.
Yeah.
And I really believe that. I really believe that Philly got exposed. And I will hope that our coaching staff, Mike McCarthy and the coaching staff, will take advantage of some of the things that San Francisco did to them, and let's do it again to them. We don't have to do it the way they did it. We do it our way. But at the same time, let's try to beat the shit out of them. We can beat the hell out of them. Let's beat the hell out of them. You know what I mean? But I take a 1 to 2 point win too. But I would love to put a 40 burger on them. I would love for that to put a 40 burger on them.
No.
And as far as the defense, they need to put Wanye on the field, man. Wanye needs to get on the field. You said you want attitude. Wanye brings attitude. Because I don't see Curse. I don't really see Curse anymore. I don't see the attitude of Curse anymore back there. I just don't see it. But that's all I had to say, though, boss, man. I'm gonna get up out of here.
Man, appreciate the call, man.
You in a minute.
All right, good call.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, man. That was my boy Tyreek, man. Let me see. Cool. Hold on real quick. Why am I hearing real quick? Y'all give me 1 second, man. I'm hearing something. I was hearing something. I don't hear it no more. I want to make sure my sound was good. All right, man. So listen, man, this is gonna be easy, and that was all the phone calls, man. We appreciate everybody, man. The super chats, the love, everything that y'all always do, man. We greatly appreciate it. So, why do I got Shakira Richardson sitting there? My last topic on measuring this Kool-Aid is likely what's getting ready to happen going into December, right? These December games. I ran track. Okay. I was good at track too. I loved it. I was cold. Ooh. Track is a fun sport, especially when you got something. Man, it's fun. But if you ever been to a track meet, right? The best part of a track meet, also Richardson is from my high school. We make beasts, y'all. We went to the same high school, man. We put out, I don't know what's in the water from where I'm from, but we got athletes like crazy. That's common. But anyway, the funnest part is when they coming around that cone. Ooh, who feel me on that? The best part of any track meet is when they coming around that corner at the same time. I ain't talking about where the race is clear. I'm talking about where everybody is good and y'all coming down to the end, that last stretch. See, because it's years, y'all should already know where I'm going with that. It's years to where, let's keep it real. It's been years to where, let me see how to put this. It's been years to where it was a clear front runner, right? So in 2016, we was the clear front runner. So guess what we got to do at the end? Coming around that tape. We was able to coast. So what did we do in 2016? We coasted. We had the clear lead. We had home field locked up. We had our bye locked up. We had so we coasted. Not this time. Philly got to run through the tape now. Dallas got to run all the way through the tape. And guess who else? San Fran. Man, I'm excited because guess what? Everybody got to run their best race right now. Ain't nobody coasting, and you can't coast. Nah, I ain't go to Skyline. I went to Dallas Carter. I'm a Carter Cowboy. That's what I'm excited about, y'all. This is a race. This is a race down to the end. And see, I know a lot of y'all think, oh, Philly, they got it. They got it. The rest of their schedule is easy. Man, you better go look. How many times have Washington beat Philly? They almost beat Philly this year. So I know everybody ready to crown Philly, thinking, oh, they getting ready to sweep. Nah. No. Everybody, San Fran, Dallas, and Philly, all gotta run through the tape. We are all coming around that corner. We all got momentum. And what would the crowd do? For those who like track, what would the crowd do when everybody was coming around that corner together? What would the crowd just naturally do? Y'all tell me, all you track people. Everybody starts standing up at the same time. I used to love that about track. When that race was good, the crowd just starts standing up on their own. They just start rising like, ooh, that's what we getting ready to see. But see, our Dallas Cowboys not out of it. A lot of people, I've been listening to y'all. I've been watching y'all. Oh, man. Arizona go be the reason. I'm just not used to like being around people that quit so easy. I'm just honestly, I be listening to some of y'all. Oh, it's gonna be Arizona the reason we messed up. Nah, bro, we still running a race, bro. We still running a race. The only thing we gotta do is run our race. That's the key thing for the Dallas Cowboys. Cause see, as a track athlete, and I was a good one, the number one thing that you never do when you coming down the stretch is you never stare down your opponents. You feel them, you might see them in your peripheral, but you never run the best race looking at other people. Never. If you running, how you gonna be running fast and you looking at somebody? You can't do that. The best thing the Dallas Cowboys need to do going forward, run your race, keep your eyes on what's in front of you. Not what's going on with Philly, not what's going on with San Fran. What's going on with you? What are you doing? What's your plans? And see, before I even made this, Dak talked about it, and I didn't even know he talked about it. But see, I'm seeing something that's encouraging me. I'm very encouraged because I've been listening to Dak. And as I've been listening to Dak, I'm hearing the things that I needed to hear from my leader, right? I needed to know, was he focused, right? As I was making this presentation, I was like, man, Dallas got to run their race. That's the most important thing they need to do. Run your own race. You coming around the corner. Don't worry about nobody else. Worry about you and you only.
Grateful for that opportunity to do that, and I go and attack the day that I understand nobody's opinion defines me. And that's the great part about life, and that's the great opportunity that we all have, that people can say whatever they want. But you know, I have the pen, I have the paper, and I'm the one writing. So because I'm playing as well as I am now, doesn't mean that I'm going to stop, doesn't mean I'm going to listen to them now. Appreciate them, but I don't care about their opinions right now any more than I did when they said that, you know, when they're calling for my spot. So as I said, I'm blessed. This last year has been a reflection of that. A lot of great things have happened in my life, and they're going to continue to happen in my life because of my mindset and where I put the value of life.
If I remember right, I think what Micah said that you said coming off the field after you guys took the lead was turn me the F up.
Yeah. yeah, turn it up. Turn it up.
Dak, how much will you watch Philly, San Francisco this week, and how much are you looking forward to seeing the Eagles again?
Both. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be Sunday hanging out at the house, watching that game. Was it 4:30? 4:30? 3:30? Yeah. Yeah, I'll be watching that game and then using that as a little bit of as a film study, obviously. And then, yeah, when that game's over, first thing Monday morning, trust me, I'll be watching the game from the last time we played them again to the games that they've played in the last month in between the time that we've played them. And so excited for it. I really am. The way that we're playing, understanding how that game went the last time, we get to get that bunch here at home. A lot of things to be excited about, and most importantly is us taking another step and getting better into where we want to be.
Class 2. When you guys left Philadelphia, what was y'all's mindset going into your next stretch, knowing that you have to keep pace? I know you said you're running your own race, but you couldn't really drop games. And now that you're here, how does it feel that you kind of accomplished that?
Yeah, I mean, I think just the focus of running our own race is why we didn't drop a game. I mean, just staying focused on what we can control. Yeah, I mean, we'd be, right, you trying to put your emotions in the games that those guys have played, hoping that they win or hoping that they lose. I mean, right, they've pulled out some close ones. That's not for us to focus on. That's not for us to get overwhelmed about. We've got a lot going on, and that's what's so great about this win right here is in a close manner to be able to pull it out against a good team. Yeah, we have to stay focused to running our race and understanding that we're going to get these guys again. And I think I've told y'all that last time. It's probably going to be the last time that we get them this season. So at the end of the day, you know, it's about continuing to strive and continuing to get better. And we know getting this thing next week here and continuing this home win streak is more important as anything. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to see them again, whether it's here, whether it's there. It really doesn't matter. It's two great teams, division rivals, and to get to where we both want to go, probably have to see one another.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Look, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets done taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets done taught me, I'm just tryna get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the second grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid. Dollar bill, listen close, this is not a drill. Niggas hungry trying to get a meal. I've been in light, who gon' pay a bill? I've been in action, been in traction, surplus with niggas lacking, shining light but still be blacking, red lights will stop the action, grand to go, even when it's slow. Higher heights to balance out the lows. Can't ride the wave cause you ain't got a